think that's it. What's up, guys? How's it going? I hope that everybody is well tonight and that you guys have had a good week. So I sort of thought I'd just start the stream while I sit here a little bit. It's almost time anyway to start drawing. So we're going to do Carnage tonight. It was an awesome suggestion by Marty last week. Thanks a lot, Marty. I'm hoping that it goes well tonight. In terms of the stream and the internet and everything, I tested my internet, looks like everything is good. So yeah, let's get started. Let's get that pencil and the eraser and the other eraser. Let me just go into the chat section over here. Give a what's up if you're over there, and a young hello if you're in the house tonight. I think what I'll do is I'll wait for the first hello before I start drawing. It's only just turned 8, so we'll wait a second or two. Hope everybody's well. Hope the week's been good for everyone. And that you guys are killing it at work and doing all those things. Okay, I'm actually going to start, guys. If you do come in and you are late, I apologize. I do just want to get started. I don't want to sit for too long on this piece tonight. So let's just get, so like I said, we're drawing Carnage. Let's just get like his head in here. I'm not splitting the page up today because I don't need to. I'm drawing him with like a side angle. So let's get this going over here. Out of his mouth, top of his mouth over here. Going over there. Sweet. Get this down here. This is also the first time that Hi Lies, ekskuus, ek vergeet jy het vir my gesê dis die House of Champions en ek dink jy het vir my die location pin eergister gestuur, so ek is baie jammer, ek het vergeet ek het dit gekry. Awesome, so ek sal dit môre gaan optel en dan sal ek julle môre in Bloemfontein sien. Lief vir jou en lekker aand. Sweet. Marty, how's it? How's it? How are you? Like a bit of South African there. How's it? How are you? Okay, let's get this mouth a little bit, jawline a little bit wider. Back in the ring. We'll draw the tongue kind of coming out here. We'll do the tongue doing that, and it'll kind of curve upward, and then it'll go here. Go off screen, come back on screen. Hey, ya bro! Dis pila. Yes, like Afrikaans. Bietjie Afrikaans praat. Alright, these are opening to the center here. So let's do eyes. Kind of has these like squiggles. Yeah. It's fine. I'll just bring it down a bit. No, let's You can hear the you can hear the splashes in the background. Yeah, dude. You can hear the splashes in the background. Showering ASMR. Dude, have you seen how some of those ASMR accounts do? They do so freaking well, man. I actually follow, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. I actually follow a chick who does ASMR stuff, but she does like, she like will tap her nails on a table, or she'll like, you know, write on paper with a pencil, and it's like the most awesome sounds. So yeah, it's super weird. It's crazy that that's like something people make money with, you know, like ASMR performers. It's quite insane. For a second when you said ASMR, Marty, I had to think what that was. Everybody knows that they like being whispered in the ear. They like when someone whispers in the ear. It's lekker. Unless it's like Jeffrey Dahmer whispering in your ear, and then it's a different story. Next shutter. And hands back here. Seems like it's just you and me tonight, Marty, which is cool, I guess. It's not a problem. A set of headphones on. Yeah, dude, I can imagine that probably would sound amazing. 8D sound, is that a thing? Yeah, we're gonna do teeth. This is also well, I wouldn't say the first time ever. I kind of practiced Carnage today before I did the drawing. I just wanted to kind of feel. It will literally blow your mind. I can imagine, man. I mean, that just sounds insane. Send me some links of where I can find that. So yeah, I was practicing Carnage today, but I've never really drawn Carnage. I've drawn Venom once before, and it was pretty cool. And yeah, I actually like Carnage. I think Carnage is a very underrated villain as well, and I absolutely didn't enjoy what they did with Carnage in Venom Let There Be Carnage. Hated the fact that my boy Woody Harrelson, I love Woody Harrelson, and Carnage is so awesome, and they just really didn't get good justice in the movie. I need to try that 8D stuff, dude. You got to send that to me, please, Marty. I want to see what that's all about. I can only imagine that it'll blow my mind. Okay, just want to make sure. Finger will go, yeah. And kind of. Okay. Set this little thing. Yo, man, this is new. Lee, is this your first time here, dude? Have you been watching the previous streams? Is it the first time commenting, or you new on the stream? Welcome, bro, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, dude, well, I'm so sorry that you've been missing the streams, and I'm so glad that you didn't miss the stream tonight, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to ask as many questions, talk as much as you want, leave as many comments. I love it, dude. Ask questions. If we discussed last week what like coffees we liked and stuff, so, maybe start over there, dude. Introduce yourself. What do you do for a living? What coffee do you like drinking? Nice and informal over here, dude. So if you're someone who just wants to sit and watch, I'm also cool with that. Oh, nice, dude. Last year Comic Con Cape Town. I actually missed it this year. I was actually super, super bummed. Man, what's up, my dude? Yeah, I missed Comic Con Cape Town this year. I had serious FOMO. Like, I'm not someone who normally gets FOMO. But man, oh man, when I saw everybody posting about Comic Con Cape Town and I wasn't there, I was really, really feeling like I missed out. Apparently it was awesome. 5 days, man. That's the dream right there. And yeah, in Joburg, our basic Comic Con only lasts like 4 days. What's happening? But yeah, welcome, dude. I'm so glad that you're here. I need to get used to the fact that I got this camera up in front of me. One night you guys are gonna catch me digging in my nose, yeah, and I'm gonna be embarrassed. Yeah, dude. I'm definitely keen to go next year. Want to make a plan to go through next year because, yeah, like I said, man, I had some serious, serious FOMO. Sweet. Let's just I started watching The Walking Dead with my missus this week, and it is awesome, man. It is so suspenseful. Holy cow. And the episodes are so damn short, it frustrates the hell out of me. Yeah, and I didn't start watching The Walking Dead again. I started it for the first time. So I really don't know much of what happens. I've had a lot of mixed reception about it. But as far as I see, it's pretty cool. Dude, everybody says they stopped at season 4. I'm really worried. Why? Why did everyone stop there? Like, was the last season such a letdown, or was the fourth season such a letdown that you didn't continue? Or because a mate of mine, Brad, we were talking today, and he also said he only watched up until season 4. So what is the sitch, man? Why? What happened? Apparently they kill someone off in a really crappy way. Apparently, I mean, that's what I heard. Right, and what we'll do is we're gonna have like some stuff coming off of him, yeah, I suppose. Because he has like that like floating goop all over his body. Some stolen symbiotes. He's got like these things. He has like these black tendrils all over his body. I saw Something I never took notice of, to be honest with you. Getting buddy mine when he stopped watching, so did I. They do kill off a character I liked. Okay, cool. Hey, Wi-Fi. I'm so glad that wasn't just my problem back in the day. I didn't just always have access to internet. I think that's too far. Maybe we need to make this a little bit more. Nice, dude. I'm enjoying the show so far as well, and I'll definitely keep going. I mean, I've watched like 8 seasons or seven, or yeah, I think 7 or 8 seasons of The Flash, maybe seven, depending on where it is. I think I have one more season to watch of that show, and I'm telling you, if I could make it that far in that show, I'm sure I can watch. I can watch Walking Dead. The Flash was just wow. Got terrible. It's all gonna be dark on the inside. Okay, let's actually start inking now. This guy in this Golf 5 can never sneak out of my complex, bruh. Yeah, my brother watches the CW Superman and he loves that show. He really, really enjoys the show. I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of the CW TV shows. I tell people in general, I'm someone who will rewatch How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory and Brooklyn Nine-Nine a million times before I watch something new. Yeah, I'm just weird like that. But I have heard that the Superman TV show, the CW TV show, is pretty good. Arrow was also really good. I mean, Arrow was a good show. It had some lull moments, but what TV show doesn't? Okay. Oh! My lights almost came down on me, bruh. Whoa. So what do you guys think of Stillnox champion? Me and Marty were speaking of him. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, he is a champion. I can't remember if we discussed whether he is champion or not. I mean, I don't particularly watch the fights and stuff like that, but wow, man, guy's making a name for himself, actually. It's quite impressive. South Africans, man. phenomenal. Right. It is easier to rewatch good shows, man. 100%. You know that they won't let you down. Right, let's go. DDP is a machine, apparently. Oh shit, I've got to watch out for that. All including $1 million. So, Yassi, what a champ, man! Whoa! That is just incredible. Yes, so amazing. I agree, dude. I mean, rugby and cricket. Aren't we like a bunch of chokers in cricket, though? No offense to the cricket team, guys. But I mean, isn't that like something that happens quite a lot? Like we make it into the finals or the semis and then someone goes and cocks it up. I used to love cricket in school. Man, I used to love cricket. I was such a good batsman. And I like going to watch Pro 20. Leave the outside for a bit. Nice, dude. What were you good at bowling, batting? Were you an all-rounder? I could bowl, but I was really good at batting. I was much better at batting than bowling. Oh goodness, what was that? Smelly. I wonder where old Callum is tonight. He's normally on the old stream. Maybe he's busy. Painting the town red. It is a uni pen, so it's the same brand that makes Posca. So it is, can you see it? Can't you see it? That's maybe a bit easier. What I'll do is I'll send you a WhatsApp of it. I'm just trying to get it so that it zooms in nicely. Oh, but it's reversed. It's reversed. So it's a uni pen. So the same brand that makes Poscas make this pen, and you can get it at a PNA or CNA. They normally where the microns are. So where you buy the single micron pens, you buy these uni fine liners. They have a drawback. Which is something I have discussed before. If you use the pen and you erase hard over it, sometimes it has a tendency to take the ink off. Not completely, but you might just need to go and darken some of those lines again. Yeah, but they are very nice. They're really not expensive. There's brush tips, there's 0.05s, there's 0.03s, so they go incredibly fine. Yeah, they, like I said, they're a good substitute for microns, because microns can get a tad expensive. I think Copic also has fine liners, but Copic, once again, Copic is a very recognized and pricey brand. So yeah. Absolutely love uni though, especially the Posca markers. They are just such good quality products, and they just work on so many surfaces. And you don't have to prime the surface. It works better obviously if you do prime the surface, but you really don't have to prime the surfaces, and the markers just adhere to everything. And it's such a pleasure to work with those products, man. I did a Doctor Doom pop recently, which I actually did the Doctor Doom pop, I think, day before yesterday. So if you guys have me on Instagram, you would have seen I did a Spider-Man recently and a Kaido. I did finish the Doctor Doom pop 2 days ago. I just need to finish editing and creating the video. I'll probably have that up tomorrow or next week. I am going through to Bloemfontein for the weekend, so a lot of tomorrow is going to be prepping for that. Croxley Fine Liner 5-pack. What did I use to? What do you mean, what did I use to? Like, what do I use? Is that like a typo? I'm assuming it is. I use the uni fine liners. Either that, or if I really have money one day, I'll be getting myself the microns. The microns are where it's at, bruh. The microns. This will kind of be the thumb. Let's get in there. And then the hand. Cool. And then this. Oh, sorry. My bad. I assumed so, dude. So this is a Faber-Castell. That's so reversed, bro. This is a Faber-Castell. I don't know how well you can see it there. Let me actually type it into the comment section. That you guys. Faber-Castell. I don't know how. Okay, there we go. Kneadable eraser. Kneadable eraser. There we go, man. I think there are other brands. I would not recommend getting the other brands. I've had 2 or 3 of the other brands of this. They dry up. You know, on the off chance where you forget to put it back in this cover, the Faber-Castell one really doesn't dry up. I've used the same one for like 2 years now, so they really, you can use them for such a long time. I have a second one here, which, you know, I'll eventually get to using, but it is an amazing thing to use, especially if you're someone who doesn't work very hard on your page. If you plot your lines out and you want to erase those lines, but so that there's just a good amount of visibility on them. Very, very cool product. Very cool product to use. Right. Just want to get that up there. Brad is typing. Yeah, Brad just typed a young message. Yeah, dude, you need to get one. It's such a cool product. Yeah, how weird is that? Typing a message on the chat board. It's easier. You can take a screenshot and go get the eraser for himself. It's gonna make your life different. And then also, on the topic of erasers, get this guy. This is a Montmartre electric eraser. So it spins, it has like a little thing that spins, and these eraser nibs that you put in them, and it's just, oh wow, it's such a great product. Also makes life so much easier when you have to erase certain areas. What you do is you get yourself a sandpaper block, or you get yourself like a, you know, nice 100 grit sandpaper or 150 grit sandpaper, and then you actually put the eraser nib on that thing, and you sharpen your eraser nib, and then it allows you to get into small spaces, and you don't have to erase, you know, you're trying to only erase the iris of the eye or the pupil. It helps that you don't erase the entire eye, you know. You can get in nice and close, which is pretty cool. So let's do this. I'm probably going to use my brush over here. Actually get my brush, guys, just for these areas. This is a brush pen that I use. It is, and there, cool. This is a brush pen that I use. It's very cheap. I bought them in packs of like 6. I did buy a loose one as well. It's called Keep Smiling. High quality brush. Not really. It's not really a high quality brush, but it does the job. I would like to get me like a nice sable hair brush. You know, it would just be nice to have one of those fancy brushes. I'll get me one of those eventually, but for now this one does the job. The only problem with this is if you don't clean it, like every single time you've used it, you can sort of say goodbye. Like I think with the sable hair brushes, it's recommended to clean your brushes every time anyway, but I think with the sable hair brushes, if you do leave them and they get a little bit hard, you can kind of salvage, you know, you can save the brush. Whereas these, hey, they start to like the hairs start to split, because I think they're like a synthetic hair or like a plastic. They really aren't to be messed with, you know. Just treat the brush right, because it's not very high quality and it does see its cut very easily. Not the best, baby. You can just put it over here. Just put it over here. My angel. I appreciate you. So in the beginning, I never ever would have tried doing what I'm doing now. When I started with the brush, you would never have caught me dead in these tiny little spaces, because the brush has got a tendency to go off course, or, you know, if you press down a bit too hard, you get a thicker stroke on the brush, and you can very easily screw things up. However, experience is a wonderful thing, and I also have a Posca white paint marker, so it definitely does help. Wow, that is an amazing cup of coffee. She knows what she's doing, guys, I'm telling you. She knows how to make a good cup of joe. I wanted to do something. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, something is not dry. Right, so there. Part for his chest. Okay. Babe, if you want to use the tablet's internet, if the internet's giving you grief tonight, you can use the tablet's hotspot.
Thank you, Matthew.
If you want to watch something. If it's giving you grief. Seems like it's working alright though. So Marty, I also paid for the exhibitor badges and the rest of my stand today. So all that is sorted out. You can either, on the day of setup, what I'll do is when I go and set up, I'll go and collect all the badges, and then maybe after that, you can come and collect it by me, or we can go to Comic-Con together and get them, whatever the case may be, but they are sorted and paid for, man. Yeah, it's actually a big relief to know that that's sorted out and paid for, that the stand is done. You know, now it's just a case of rocking up at Comic-Con, setting up and making money. Making that money, baba. Okay. So, there we go. Now what I want to do is just quickly go get water for this brush, guys. Give me a sec. Just the coffee, my love. Okay, let's put this over here. Just rinse this bad boy off. These acrylic paints dry incredibly fast, especially on your brushes, if they're on thin layers and stuff. Oh my word, that was almost a problem. Sorry guys, let's just move you back into place. Welcome. Yeah, so if you are using acrylic paints and stuff, make sure that you rather just rinse your brush Don't let it dry with the paint on because it really does dry very, very quick. Even if it isn't entirely clean, just get the most of it off. Right, so what I want to do is, he has like these tendril things. I'm just penciling them in nicely so that if I like where they are, I can just kind of ink them, that I don't have to rectify issues and stuff in case I don't like what I've done. So that's why I'm just doing them in pencil. Don't particularly like using the white out on the page too much because the white out, it has a tendency, if I've gone over black before, I've used the white out on black and I put it on a true white page, you can see a little bit of grey inside the white out pen, and sometimes the page is not true white and the white out pen is, and it's just, just try to avoid using it too much. It's okay every now and then or in small areas, but try to avoid using your white paint markers and Tipp-Ex too much. So I had an image of a statue that I found earlier on today, but the statue is kind of like doing this, and I think he's doing this in the front. So I just used the kind of side face, and then I put the hand on a different place. So the statue's hand is situated a lot more up here, and you can see the whole of his back and shoulder, where I didn't like that. So I just kind of used it to get the idea of what Carnage looks like in the face. It is totally an average mug compared to the one you got me. But yeah, I took a 3D model of Carnage just to get an idea of the face and stuff. Because like I said, I've never really drawn Carnage before. At the moment, I'm using the sketch I did earlier today. It was a really quick sketch. I didn't do all of these tendrils and stuff as intently or as in detail. So I'm kind of just using that same sketch. Yeah, that's normally what I'll do is if I'm drawing a character I've not seen before, I'll normally find a statue, or I have a library of reference images for suits. So Marvel has this book where they have different, on each page it's like an encyclopedia of the character, where it has the character's front, side and back profile. Let me actually see if I've got a picture of what I'm talking about. So right over here, for argument's sake, I've got a whole folder. So there you can see is a folder of Superman, there's a folder of Spider-Man. So if I go in there, I've got a whole bunch of images of Spider-Man related stuff, poses that I can potentially use, Obviously, it's different kinds of Spider-Man. I don't use the artist's style. I've got my own style of Spider-Man, but it's just a whole bunch of Spider-Man related things for the suits because not at all instances do I have something like this. Let me turn it on the side. So there you can, for argument's sake, see there's Shazam. It's kind of the front of him and the suit color, and then there's a side profile of what he looks like and the back of what he looks like. There's Wonder Woman, a color version of her in the front, and then front, side, and back profile. It's just a nice character design so that you can get ideas of suits and stuff. I don't have access to all of them, so a lot of times I'll just download images. So there's Deathstroke, a very nice one of Deathstroke where he's got variations on his head as well, so very, very cool. But yeah, for this I just used like a statue 3D model someone rendered of Carnage, and like I said, I just put the hand in an area where I liked it. I preferred the hand being more visible like this rather than having it like come up on an A4 page and stuff, so it was just a better choice. I think my Batman mug is dirty, Marty. That's why my missus made me coffee in this mug. I haven't washed the dishes. I'm a naughty boy, proper naughty. Proper naughty geezer. Yeah, I do need to do reverse flash. I have drawn a reverse flash. I did a reverse flash about 2 years ago. It's actually up in someone's studio. I wear tattoos in Boxburg. My reverse flash is there. I actually need to get that from him. But yeah, maybe I'll do reverse flash next week. I've done 3 Marvel characters now. It's about time to do another DC character. So I think reverse flash is definitely in order for next week. Love the reverse flash, and I think my brother will be happy that I'm doing the reverse flash because that's one of his favorite characters as well, so I think he'll be keen for that. Ubard, good old Ubard. Yeah, the reverse flash is so sick. I still have time tonight with this stream. I would like to color this in because it's so simple, man. It's literally just a bunch of red. The only issue is the different shades. Dude, I literally just drew a Superman. I did a Superman cover, a blank cover for an exhibition that I'm gonna be, it'll be in an exhibition in September. Sorry, I've totally lost how to phrase that. And I literally just did a Superman, so I'm kind of over Superman. Bizarro is a very good one. Bizarro is a good recommendation. I've never drawn Bizarro. I also have a really good idea of what Bizarro can look like. So I actually think I'm definitely going to put that on the list for the stream. I might actually do Bizarro next week, Marty, following your suggestion on the Carnage. And then I think thereafter I want to do the Reverse Flash, because the Reverse Flash is sick. But Bizarro is a nice one. Although, I think I'm still going to do the Reverse Flash first and then Bizarro, because Bizarro is very similar to Superman. And I just did the Superman. So I'm gonna do Reverse Flash and then Bizarro. I think that's the way I'm gonna do that. I like that. Carnage, also a really good suggestion. Never done Carnage before. Love doing Carnage. This is just a lot of fun. Also, not a very difficult character to draw, I'll be honest. Like, see now, this is particularly what I want to see, is do those black lines go onto his hands as well. I just want to have a look over here. Carnage. Those lines go onto his hands. Come on, bro, I want to see the image. They do. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, no, definitely gonna do the Reverse Flash first, but well done, dude. The Bizarro is a phenomenal suggestion. I'm totally gonna do Bizarro after the Reverse Flash. Excellent suggestion, dude. Thank you so much for that. You see, it's also, I love suggestions, man. It's also one of the reasons that I've been able to improve as an artist, is because I draw what everyone else wants, not only what I want to draw. I actually went to my first Comic-Con, and I made that mistake. I rocked up there with Goku, Vegeta, Batman, and Joker stuff, and I realized that, it's only me that really loves Batman, and a handful of people. Not everybody loves Batman as much as I love Batman. Let's put it like that, rather. People were there, they wanted, some Naruto, and they wanted One Piece, and I had to learn the hard way that you're not in this industry to draw what you want to draw, man. So thank you so much. Bizarro is a great suggestion. And also it is quite different, and it's a bit more challenging than Superman in terms of the symbol, because the symbol is obviously reversed. Bizarro also looks significantly more grotesque than Superman. He's like the Superman who lost his shot at Homecoming type of thing. So I'll definitely add that to the list, dude. I have a guy who I followed called Vinson on Instagram, who drew a very cool Bizarro bust shot, and I actually think I might adapt my Bizarro look to the way he did his. Not the same, but similar, because I like what he did with Bizarro. Right on. I actually think I want to just maybe add a bit more to the face. Dude, that's also a very cool idea. So I don't know if you've ever seen The Button. It's a DC story where they kind of did a crossover with DC or the Justice League and the Watchmen. And there's a cover where the face is split with Barry and Batman. I like shots like that. Back in the day, I did a Superman and a Batman picture like that. It was dead average, and I can't remember where it is. I wish I still had it, because I like having those drawings that I used to do back in the day to kind of see how I did. Yeah, it's sick. And Jason Fabok, man, it's the artist involved in that story. Dude is a goat in artwork. Alright, so there we go. Now, I just want to bring my OBS up again now, guys. That's it. It's exactly that one, man. It's such a cool cover. Such a cool cover. Jason Fabach, that's the artist. Same guy who did the Three Jokers. For those of you who've never read the Three Jokers, that is a very, 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 very good story. The artwork in there is incredibly cinematic. And I know it sounds weird when I say cinematic. We're talking about artwork. It is, trust me, the way it's drawn cinematically. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're not gonna mess about here with this. So we're gonna just hoy the ink with the brush here. Easy peasy Japanesey. We're not gonna play games here, bro. This is all a dark black line. These are all heavy black line. Very heavy. Tell me, these little things that come off of his body like this, is this also black? Is this like the black lines, or is this stuff red? Do you guys know? If you don't, I'll definitely go just check out a reference again. I know you, I'm specifically actually asking you, Marty, because I know you're a Carnage fan. You know if those little tendrils are black or if they are red. I don't know what that means. Okay, I think for this image we'll make them all black, because there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, so we will make them black. Remember, Carnage is red. Yeah, no, for sure. I just didn't know, because this, especially on the reference that I was looking at the statue, these black lines look like they are on the red of Carnage independently. They look like they are, it almost looks like it's like a dirty version of the symbiote that Eddie has. You know, he's stolen this, and it's like the black doesn't quite fully cover the flesh. Yeah, I see. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. It looks like that black, you know, is just like it's there by mistake, but it's there. You know, it's kind of like a bit of like engine oil, or, you know, it's like a bit of water in with a mixture of oil type of thing. And I see, dude. I'm definitely going to make it black. I like that. These black lines look like they kind of move over the red of him and stuff. It's very cool design, very awesomely designed character. Thanks for that, Marty. I really, really appreciate it. man, my lady's watching Dirty Grandpa. If you guys have never seen Dirty Grandpa, it is so awesome. I hear her laughing there now because she heard me speak about it. It's such a cool movie, guys. It is hysterically funny. If you've never seen Dirty Grandpa, get on it. I heard the intro song. I love that song that they use for the intro of the movie. Yeah, like oil slick. Yeah, it's exactly that. Guys, in case you were wondering, Marty gets it. He just gets it in general. He gets it, and when we talk, we click. He gets it, and he helps me out. There's also these in the eye. Actually, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why? Just use the bloody brush pen, Brad. Stop flipping about. They're like outside veins. Exactly that. That's how I felt about it. I was like, it looks like, and it like moves. I feel like the black outside vein sludginess like moves around, you know, like it doesn't stay still on his body. I feel like Carnage is significantly more dangerous than Venom. Like I don't know too much about Carnage and Venom. Maybe like the fans, you know, Marty, maybe you can tell me, but I feel like Carnage just looks more dangerous than Venom. Like he looks more unpredictable, and he looks like he's got like crack strength. You know, like crackheads have like this insane strength, like they're skinny but they've got this strength that you don't know like where it comes from. Carnage looks like he's got crack strength. Yeah, you see, and that's the other thing, dude, is like in the movie, that's not the case. Like he's not his father, and oh, I don't know, dude. The movie was just it was such a bloody letdown, bro. Like I didn't know that it was his father. That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Also, Jesus, that's why I say he's got that crack strength, bruh. Guys, I honestly do not think I'm going to be able to color this in. These black lines are taking a bit of time, yeah? But it's okay. It's going to look amazing when it's black. Cletus Cassidy's persona is amplified with the symbiote. Yeah, dude, and he's a homicidal maniac in the comics as well. I think that's like the only thing they really got right in the movie is that he's you know, batshit crazy. Evolve the ability to bond with his host. Dude, that is insanely cool. You see, and they don't explain those things in the movie. And I mean, you have to have read the comic books and stuff to know things like that. And I haven't read all the comic books. You know, Gert, a guy who's, you guys might know him by Chase. He's the writer of the comic book that I do. He and I were talking, and there's too many comics, man. Like, and my brother and I were saying, there's just so much comic books, like it's almost impossible to read all of them, you know? And I mean, that is such a cool fact, dude. Yeah, I mean, that is such a neat fact. I mean, I've seen Let There Be Carnage like 3 or 4 times. So it's not like I haven't seen the movie a lot. And I must tell you, Carnage is super awesome in there. Like, I love the way Carnage looks, and they CGI'd him so well. I just felt like the movie was so lackluster compared to what it could have been. All the Venoms have been like that. That's why I'm not even excited for this new one. Like, I have zero expectations for this new Venom. But yeah, man, that is sick, bro. So he literally bonds with the blood cells. Yo, man, that is crazy. Dude is OP then. God level. I feel like I want to just see something here. Why do these lines feel very... Okay, yeah, you see this is also different. It's okay. Very nice, dude. All I use my YouTube for is to watch other guys draw. Yes, sir. It's literally what I flip and do with my YouTube. Hey, let me see how that guy draws. But in the Sun X series, it's not the same because we see this. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of content, a lot of different poetic licenses and variations on things, and it's quite tiresome. All the different variations and things that are on the suits. I actually think when I'm done with all these lines, I want to maybe just add some shadows. If you guys are wondering why I'm laughing, I'm just hearing this movie in the background. So if you guys see me spontaneously laughing or whatever the case may be, it's just because I'm picking up on some of the movie in the background. Bro, I've sometimes thought to myself, the people who write these movies and things that we enjoy so much. Can you imagine talking to one of these writers or guys who write these comedy movies? They must be such a bloody crack up. Or maybe they aren't. Who knows? Carnage vs. Lucy? Who's Lucy? So what's Death Battle? This is not like the second time I've heard about this. What is Death Battle? I feel like I'm behind on so many things in life. Excuse me. Is it that? Is it like the same as that celebrity death battle thing that they had with the claymation stuff? Who wins between Superman and Goku in this death battle? Because if they say that Superman wins, I'll kill them. And I will kill them. I suppose Superman would win if he flies to the sun. He gets like an infinite boost of power. I mean, the closer he is to the sun, the stronger he is. Isn't that the case with Superman? So I guess he would win. Darth Maul versus Doctor Doom? Yeah, I would imagine Superman would win, dude. Superman has an infinite source of power. That's the thing. Superman's power is unlimited. The radiation of the sun never stops, and I think, like I said, the closer he gets, the more powerful he gets. I know there's a comic book where he actually flies into the sun, and he comes out like just insane. Who is that? Fiction Report. Who are you? What is your name? Where have we met before? Do is just get shadow here. Yeah, exactly what I was saying now. The sun is an infinite source of power for Superman. So I can imagine that's why he beats Goku. Whatever. I don't believe it. I refuse. I refuse to believe that Superman will beat Goku. Whatever. The problem as well is Goku, the other thing I'm thinking is Goku also, if you take their characteristics into consideration, Goku is somebody who thinks he's playing a game when he fights, whereas if Superman knew who Goku was and what he could do, he would take him out immediately, So I think that is one of the reasons I think that Goku would also not win, is he always thinks he's playing games when he's fighting. Chuck Norris and Superman? Please tell me Chuck Norris is in that death battle thing. If he's not there, I don't even care about that thing. If there's not at least one fight between Chuck Norris and somebody, I'm like, what is happening, guys? But all fictional characters are only as strong or as weak as they are written. Yeah, look at you, dude. So Superman flew into the sun, Superman Prime, or Superman 1 million. Yeah, look at you, dude. Whoa, this comment section is lit up, bro. What's up, Dill? Yo, dude, it's Luke. Yo, what's up, Luke? Love that name, man. Fiction Report. Such a cool name. What's up, Dill? Welcome. Chuck always wins. They won't even bother. There we go. You see, Marty gets it, guys. I think there should be a distinction between Goku, because it seems like he's very different in Z compared to Super, or even compared to G. Yeah, 100%, dude. He's like a dumb idiot in Super. Yeah, he's like a really dumb idiot in Super. Even though he's super powerful, I mean, the Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct that he achieves in Super is just incredible. I read up on the ability as well, and what he achieves there is just... Man, oh man, it's just so flippin' awesome. Yeah, I like that. It's exactly how it is. Except for the villains. They'll only ever win temporarily. A temporary victory for the villains. Temporary victory. Yo, these little black lines took a chunk of time from this stream. It's like almost unnecessary. Steven Seagal, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Chuck Norris would best Steven Seagal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, any man who wears a ponytail is not to be taken as seriously as a man who wears his beard like Chuck Norris did. Although I think to us mere mortals, Steven Seagal could be quite devastating. Like, I don't think I would take on Steven Seagal, but I'm sure Chuck Norris would rip Steven Seagal a new one. I wonder if Chuck Norris is as strong in real life as he is in his jokes. He just slaps people and sits down in all of his movies post 90. Let me tell you, if you guys have never seen a movie called Exit Wounds, it's got DMX and Steven Seagal. It's a movie from, I think it's the 90s or maybe the early 2000s. Very cool movie. Exit Wounds. Very, very cool movie. I don't know why I just did that. I still need to do this part of the hand. Goodness. Yeah, Steven Seagal is still nice and young in the movie as well. It's pretty cool. Oh man, fuck that up. Nice, yeah. Exit Wounds, such a good movie. I thought it would have been late 90s, early 2000s. Watch Deadpool and Wolverine yet. Hey man, you should get on that. You're not going to be able to avoid spoilers for too much longer. Seems like it's Brad's bedtime. Yeah dude, you should get on that. Worth a watch. It's definitely a very nice love letter to the fans. especially if you like the Fox X-Men and stuff like that, definitely give it a watch. I hope I didn't spoil anything there. I don't think so. If I did, I apologize, but I don't think so. But definitely give it a watch, man. I was very fortunate to be taken to go watch the movie free of charge, which was quite awesome. It was a fully comped movie with popcorn and the whole toot. And even the people we went with, when we sat down, there was a lady who had bought us all biltong. She bought us biltong, and we had like biltong in the movies, and it was so awesome. Such a nice lady. Okay, well, I'm also kind of like that, dude. Spoilers also don't really faze me too much. I mean, it also, I suppose I could be a little bit hypocritical in that statement. Like, it depends, dude. I mean, I don't encourage spoilers. Like, it's not like I encourage people to spoil things for me, but if something does get spoiled by accident, I'll most likely forget about it before I watch it. And also, it's kind of like the build up to something is what creates the awesome moment, not like really just the moment itself. Nice. You just couldn't wait. I like that, dude. I like that. And add just some textures to the teeth. This is so much cooler than the Venom I did. I did a Venom head sketch last year or earlier this year, and that was average compared to this Carnage. Practice, man. Practice. The more I practice, the luckier I get, and the luckier I become. Who said that, guys? I know. Do you guys know who said that? 10 points to the house. Who can tell me who said that? It's Gary Player, Pavan. It is Gary Player that said that. He actually came, when I was still in school, he came to give a, what do you call it, a motivational talk, I suppose, or just like a shared his wisdom with us type of thing, and he came to school, and that is a very impressive man. He held 3 irons, 3 iron golf clubs, like, I think it was just 3 irons of different, sizes or whatever you want to call them. I don't know golf terminology. But he held those irons in his hand, so he put 3 of them next to one another, and he held it in his fingers that they were perfectly straight. So he held it at the grips between his 2 fingers, that those golf clubs were perfectly straight up. That is, and he says he does like 1,000 sit-ups every day. I mean, I don't know about now, he's probably super old, but back then, like, I was like, this is impressive. Like, man is in top form. We had Gayton McKenzie as well at our school one year. Marty and I have been talking about Gayton McKenzie quite a bit. For those of you who don't know who Gayton McKenzie is, he was a bank robber, South African bank robber, and he used his stolen fortunes to put up security cameras and stuff and kind of show what was happening in prisons at the time, and I think he got out on good behavior, or he got out early on good behavior. I'm not entirely sure of the whole story, but yeah, Gayton McKenzie was at our school as well, giving some motivational speaks. He's actually someone who has made quite a good name for himself as well, which is actually amazing. I remember at the time when Gayton McKenzie came to the school, he rocked up there in an Audi R8, and they were still like, at the time the car had just come out, and we're a bunch of boys in school, and this dude's rocking up there with his Audi R8, and I remember it was just, man, oh man, what a beautiful vehicle. He is the Minister of Sports now, but that's not what he always was. He actually has an awesome story. He wrote a book as well about his life in solids or in confinement. Yeah, he is definitely the minister now, but he wasn't always. He actually, like I said, he's got a book where I actually think he speaks of how he changed his life around and what caused him to change his life around. And yeah, like Marty says, he's actually doing quite a few things now for the country. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when he also came to the school, it was because that was one thing that I was very fortunate in the school that I was in Bloem, is there were a lot of cool motivational speakers and stuff that came to our school. And I remember he was one of the guys who came in, and he really just had one of the coolest speeches. Like, he was just so entertaining and so engaging, and it was very easy to listen to him. He just told the coolest stories, and it's also nice when you hear stories of people who've done wrong, and they know they might have done wrong, but they change their lives around, and they decide to be better, and rather than siphon from society, they decide to give back. It's quite inspirational. I really love stories like that. I just needed to read that a little bit more. Yeah, dude. Same. I think it's just, I also just know about it because of the fact that I was fortunate enough to have him, at a school event the one year. Is dip it all in red. It would actually be really cool if I did that. I just don't have a way to dip it in red. But yeah, the whole idea, if I had a bit more time, I would have literally just brushed red over this entire thing, because all of the lines will stand out, and what I would have done is just added some red areas here and some darker red areas, some maroon, but I can always do that at a later stage. This is purely for inking and penciling purposes only. I'm not too concerned with color. I love the way this Carnage came out. It is insanely cool. I do need to do the tongue. Needs to get some shadow. Yeah, it was a really great suggestion, Marty. I appreciate it. Till next week, I think we mentioned it before you got here. Next week I'm going to do the reverse flash. Sweet Pavan, have a good night, man. Thank you so much for being here. Almost done, guys. Let's just get this. Okay, what we're going to do is add some blacks to the bottom of his tongue. Yo, Callum, the man. I was saying, I wonder where you are, dude. I said you're painting the town red, but I gather based on the time that you are here, you only painted the town beige. Right, let's just get this. Right. Let's put that down, never mind. Let's get this white one here. Nice, dude. Days Gone. I tried getting into that game. It was a bit slow for me. How far are we? About 7 minutes left. So let's just quickly do this. Let's get all of the pencil that's left over off here. Nah, dude, we were literally talking about the comic books. And no, I haven't read any of the comics or anything like that. Let's just give these places a spot to dry. Okay, there we go. That's also the beauty of this, is I can do, where is my brush pen now? No, dude, unfortunately I will not be at this this Saturday market. Tomorrow my missus and I are shooting through to Bloemfontein. So unfortunately I will not be there on Saturday, my bud. Yeah, man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sure we will. It's we're actually going there. It's my dad's business's second birthday, so they're having a little bit of a shindig that we've been invited to. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. Also, I don't see my dad very often, so it's quite going to be quite awesome to see my dad again. I'm just trying to. I should have actually covered up this this piece with paper before I splashed like this, but I didn't, and I don't really. I'm not too particularly worried about it. Just cover it up with whiteout. The whiteout gives it some characteristic anyway. So a lot of times, especially in like the industry, the comic book industry, these whiteout issues and stuff are never really a problem, because when you scan this image in or when you ink the image over, whiteout doesn't really matter. It doesn't pick up the whiteout. So yeah. Week, yeah, thanks, dude. Just the weekend. Going tomorrow, coming back on Sunday. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. Also, the stream is pretty much done. What I am going to do quickly is I'm going to give this a signature, so that at least that's done. I'm going to sign it up over here. So there we go, guys. Carnage. Thanks, my bro. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, there's Carnage. This came out so sick. I really, really flippin' love it. It looks so cool. I love the splashes that I did. Just finishes it off nicely. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Marty, thank you so much for recommending it. Next week I'll be doing the reverse splash. And we've already planned it for thereafter to do Bizarro. So yeah, I'll see you guys same time, same place next week, different character, and we'll talk some more things, pop culture, and yeah, have a great night, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Sweet.